Hey Libra, welcome to your weekly forecast for January 30th through February 5th. We're going to connect here and see what's coming up for the Libra collective. This is going to be for Libra sun, moon, and rising. You might stumble upon this video outside of the time frame I mentioned. It's all good. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to hear the messages. But we're going to connect here and see what messages are coming up here for the Libra collective in the week ahead. So Libra sun, Libra moon, and Libra rising. We're going to move you all just a little bit closer. And the first card coming up here for the collective is the Six of Wands. Very nice. Something happening here for the air collective. I'm doing the air readings right now. I just did Aquarius. They started out with Six of Swords. You're starting out with Six of Wands. So there's definitely so far the number 6 around the air signs. And that's jumping out at me. So that gives me an extra message on top of the Six of Wands message. Let's talk about the Six of Wands, and then I'll tell you the extra message. Six of Wands is victory, right? One of the keywords for this card is victory. And so Six of Wands can come up when you're breaking out of a really intense situation. Okay, you've been struggling for quite some time. This could be competitiveness with coworkers or within families or frenemies. It could be an inward conflict or an inward struggle you've been dealing with. It could just be a time where you just feel like you've been, trudging through the heavy, thick mud. Energies lately have been very intense. So Libras, you may have been feeling like a sense of conflict or turmoil, or things just haven't been happening easily. Like things have been very much an uphill battle or an uphill climb. And Six of Wands says you have victory. You're coming out of this challenging situation. This is also a card that for me comes up a lot of the times when there's some kind of vindication or validation. I do see this card come up sometimes when there is a truth being revealed. So sometimes it's that somebody's been going around lying about you. Oh, Libra did this. Oh, Libra did that. Oh, Libra's this. Like all this kind of stuff. They may be accusing you of the things they were doing. And so I see Six of Wands come up sometimes when the truth is being revealed and people are like, oh, wow, this whole time you've been saying, Libra was doing this and Libra was doing that. It looks like you're the one who is doing that stuff. And so there could be something here for some of you where like your name is being cleared. Okay, there's some kind of redemption. The extra message that I was talking about, remember how I said that Aquarius had the Six of Swords. Now you have the Six of Wands, and so 6 is repeating. We'll see what comes up for Gemini. It'd be funny if they started out with like 6 of Pentacles or something, but we'll see. But so far, I feel for the air signs or for the air collective, because 6 is repeating, there could be something for the air signs in the week ahead around balancing affection and money. Okay, 6 sometimes comes up for me when maybe you've been an overly generous person, or you've been trying to compensate for things financially, or you've been in a situation where somebody's making you feel like you really have to pay, or you really have to give more. Or vice versa, somebody has been very lavish with you financially. Maybe they're not treating you right, but they're giving you presents and they're spending money on you. So 6 sometimes comes up for me when we're balancing that yes, the financial generosity is awesome. Yes, the financial gifts are wonderful. Material things are wonderful. But I also need connection. I also need commitment. I also need intimacy. I also need understanding. I also need companionship. I also need somebody who's going to spend time with me, right? And so some of you may be in this kind of situation with a person where it's like you can't just make everything better by handing me something expensive or giving me something that I wanted, or you should appreciate me more than just like financial things I do for you. So there could be some kind of situation like this coming into balance for the air collective. The next card coming up is the Judgment card. This is a major arcana card. So major arcana cards come up when it's a significant chapter, it's like a defining time or moment. So this is energy that's going to last for a while. It's not just going to wrap up in, 7 days. But the things are happening where you're coming into this new chapter. And the Judgment card is very much about making decisions. It's about feeling like it's time to answer a calling, or it's time to go in a new direction. Sometimes the Judgment card can come up for me in my readings when you're dealing with like a negative pull. Like you're being pulled down into like a negative situation or a lower vibration or lower frequency. But in this case, Libra, in this case, we have the Six of Wands. So maybe you were being pulled and you broke out of it. You broke out of it, and now you're like, I know what I'm supposed to do. I know what direction I'm supposed to go in. And so I feel here with the Six of Wands and the Judgment card, you're making a decision to put yourself first, and you're going into the direction you feel guided or led to go into, even if it's something that other people are not going to agree with. Now, intuitively, what I'm feeling, Libra, is the reason why people aren't going to agree with it is because it may go directly against something that you were taught or something that was instilled in you. So you may be going down a path that is seen as culturally or religiously unacceptable. But you may be feeling like this is what feels authentic to me. This is where I'm feeling called. This is where I'm feeling led. You may even feel like God or your angels are guiding you to this path. So I feel here there's something where you may be going against the grain. Okay, and it may cause friction, but you're not even thinking about that. You don't even care. Like your mind is made, and you're focusing and setting the intention on where you want to be, and you're enjoying the journey. You're like, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to be happy about this, right? I'm not going to pay attention to anybody who's being negative about it, or if anybody can't accept it or they're not happy about it. Like, it's not my fault. It's not my problem. I feel, remember how I said that 6 around money? I feel this decision is putting you into a situation that is going to be better for you financially. Okay? So like to the extent or to the degree where you're not going to worry about money at all. You're going to be in a situation where you're even able to take time off. It could be leading to passive income. It could be leading to a situation where you're not going to have to work in a traditional way or in a traditional sense. Or you're able to take time off. You're able to focus on your healing or on your creative endeavors or on other things you're feeling led or called or guided to do. So whatever this decision is, I feel that it's especially benefiting you financially. The next card that's coming up here for the Libra collective is the Prince of Swords. And so this is the Prince, or as some decks refer to, the Page of Swords. And Libra, this could be you and your wonderful, beautiful, air sign energy, in a youthful, energetic way, embracing it in a youthful, energetic way. This could be receiving word or receiving news with this Prince of Swords. I feel there could be some kind of information that you are uncovering or that is being delivered to you. I do feel for some of you there's a situation where somebody has been attempting to deceive you, but the truth is being revealed or the truth is being shown to you. If it is a matter of deception, okay, I feel somebody may even be coming to you themselves and confessing, like, Libra, I have something to tell you, and you might not like to hear this and you might be mad at me, but I just want you to know that I've seen the light. I've had a change of heart. I don't like what I was doing, and I'm just going to confess. I'm going to confess to you that this is what's going on, or this is what I've been withholding from you. So I feel like there's something that's being uncovered or something that is being revealed to you, for some of you, by the very person who's been trying to deceive you. I feel somebody may be coming clean about a situation, or becoming clean about what they've been up to or what they've been doing. I feel the reason for it is because they feel like they need you. They need you more than you need them. They see this, they know this, and they're wanting to work out some kind of a deal, to have you around. So even if it's like a friendship or a family situation, or even if it's a romantic situation, this could be somebody that needs you, for support, for companionship, for ideas, whatever it might be. They just might really love your energy and they want to have you around. And so I feel they may be like trying to like renegotiate terms with you. Like, this is the situation. This is what I haven't been telling you. This is what I want. This is what my intentions are. I really want you to be on board with this. I really need you to be a part of this. So, what do you need from me, Libra? What do you think is going to be fair? Or how can I make this almost like somebody's coming to you and saying, Libra, name your price. Libra, name your price. And maybe before in the past, some of you would have been like, oh, screw you, you can't buy me, blah, 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 blah. And now some of you are like, okay, you know what? Here's my price. This is my price, right? And so some of you might be thinking, in a way where you're like, I'm putting myself first. I'm securing my needs. I'm getting what I need out of the situation. So even though it might be a friendship or family or romantic situation, there may be a business aspect coming into it. Prince of Swords could also be that some of you are going and gathering information and making preparations for your next step, and you may be finding that things are just aligning or falling into place very effortlessly, just as you're doing research, or as you're doing your homework. Things are coming together. Things are falling into place for you. Okay. The next card coming up here for the Libra Collective, another major arcana card. And I need to draw your attention to something. And those of you who watch my readings, you've heard me say this before. And I don't want to sound like a broken record, but some of you don't know, you haven't heard it. And I think it's important. It's important to keep in heads up about this kind of situation. For me in my readings, when I'm reading for somebody and I have this pattern, non-major arcana, major arcana, non-major arcana, major arcana. This is just for me. This is the way my guides communicate with me. It's not going to be for all readers. It's not necessarily going to be a message for you if you're pulling cards for yourself. But for me, I've noticed my guides, when they bring in the cards like this, it's going to be a bit of a emotional or mental roller coaster because of negative ego. You have really big changes that are coming in, and negative ego hates change, even when the change is good for you. So the bigger the changes are, the closer the changes are, the meaner and the louder the negative ego becomes. So the week ahead, Libra, may be very roller coastery. You may have moments where you feel so optimistic and so confident and so sure. This is what I'm gonna do, and things are finally changing and things are finally coming in together for me. And the negative ego comes in and starts telling you, who are you kidding? When have things ever worked out for you? It's too late. It's not gonna happen for you. What makes you so special? All this negative stuff, whatever it is. And we start to feel discouraged. We start to feel you broke out of the whole thing about what other people think about you. You broke out of the whole thing of making your decisions based on making other people happy, and now negative ego is trying to turn you against yourself. And so it's going to be really important in the week ahead that you be very alert and be very aware of your thoughts. Be present with your thoughts. So the second those negative ego thoughts start creeping in, you can catch it immediately. You can say, oh, there's a negative ego creeping in, and you can go ahead and you can start bringing in the positive self-talk, the positive affirmations, prayer, a meditation, just mind over matter, and just working your way past it so that it doesn't take over or it doesn't take root. So just be aware of that. Hierophant is very positive. It could be Taurus energy. So if you have Taurus placements, there could be big changes or big shifts happening for you in those houses or those areas of your life. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus that may be very, very significant for you at this time and stage of your life. They could be Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay. If you have Taurus placements, there could be big changes or shifts. Hierophant is also about commitment. Okay, commitment, truth, values, ethics, morals, principles. So, Libra, you are directly aligning with situations, people that align with your principles, that align with your values, that align with your ethics and morals. These are permanent connections. Okay, so if you've been going through a time where you've had a lot of temporary people in your life, you're like, gosh, people come for a reason, season, a lesson, or a lesson, or I've been having a lot of seasons and lessons. When is somebody coming in for life, or when is there going to be something that's meant to stay? You're coming into that period. You're coming into the people and the situations that are meant to stay, and the people and situations that are directly connected with your core values, your beliefs. This could be marriage. Some of you could be manifesting marriage. Some of you could be strengthening an existing marriage, coming into new agreements or new terms. Some of you could be making a religious conversion. Somebody may be presenting you with a religious conversion. There could be that aspect too here with the Hierophant. But whatever the case, Libra, these are big changes. These are big changes and big shifts, and you're tired of being worried about what other people think about it. And you're doing what is going to be in your best interest. You're doing what makes sense to you instead of, that voice in your head that says, oh, you're wrong. You don't know what you're doing. It's like you're trusting your judgment. You're trusting your guidance. You're trusting what feels to be true and genuine in your heart. And you're doing what is best for you. You're setting aside any worries or concerns about how it's gonna upset somebody else or offend somebody else. Like that you're not bothered by that at all. You're like, I have to do what's good for me. I have to do what's best for me. You might want to check out your moon, sun, and rising sign videos. Some weeks your moon, sun, or rising sign might resonate more than your sun sign. If you want to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite. You can schedule a private reading with me there. If you want to check out the other videos on the channel, there's also links in the description to those. Check out the 2023 forecasts if you haven't already. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous week ahead. Take care and be well, my darlings.